For the UV light sensitivity, we are going to look at a couple of things. We are going to see how effective UV light is at killing microbes. We're also going to see the length of time at which it takes to kill microbes. And we're going to do a little bit of arts and crafts here. All right? We're going to start with a index paper, and then hopefully I'm going to do this right. Arts and crafts was not my strong suit in kindergarten. Whoa. I'm going to try to cut a hole, and then I'm going to mark a plate from 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. This represents the time in seconds. It's approximately like that. It's not going to be perfect, and sometimes I'm not going to place it in that exact area, but we are going to do our best. Okay, so now I have my index card with the hole that's going to allow the UV light to shine through, prepared. Now I'm going to prepare a lawn, just like before with the chemical sensitivity. If you have not yet seen that video, let's show you how to make a lawn. Culture, well mixed. We're going to take our swab, open her up. Into the tube, and then push and turn. So we have a nice and damp swab, but not soaking, right? And then it starts very much like an environmental swab, all the way top to bottom. Make sure we go full coverage, right? Then we're going to turn 90 degrees. And we're going to do that again. And we're going to repeat this 4 times. So we go all the way around the plate. And then we're going to finish with a little swirl, just to make sure we get the outside. And then we're done. So now I've inoculated my plate, so the bacteria are sitting on the plate. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit it with UV light. Here's our UV light. Notice we have 2 types of UV, UVC, UVA. It's UVC. That's our germicidal. That's what we want to use, not UVA, okay? UVC. You know, I don't know what you expect to see, but UV light is not very bright, so it's actually helpful to put a white paper towel on here. So when you turn the light on, you can see a little bit of a purple glow. To turn it on, just hold the on button for 2 or 3 seconds, and then we should hopefully see. Ew, did you see that? Barely, right? Little bit of a purple glow. I don't know how well you can see that. Probably not at all. Let's see. Because we're actually not there. You can see that purple. Do not stare at this UV light. It will burn your retinas. Okay, so this is how it's going to work. Place your plate, lid up, and then you just generally want to mark where that 10-second spot is, all right? And then place that hole, and then place it underneath for 10 seconds. Okay, once you're done, pull it out. Oops. Try to avoid keeping your hands in there for too long. You certainly should be wearing gloves. Place it under the 20-second. Oh, by the way, if you're really good, you can trim this a little bit so then you're not touching the index cards. But, you know, like I said, I wasn't so good at arts and crafts. And then under the UV light, 20 seconds. Once that's done, pull that out. Oops, go to 30. I think we all got the point, right? And then when you're done, make sure we turn it off, right? And then that'll be off, cover the lid, and then we're done. And then try to determine a couple of things. What will the plate look like when it's not been exposed to UV, i.e. in the center of the plate, as it's unable to penetrate this piece of paper? And then what do you expect to see as we increase the time of the plate under UV light?